Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome back to another episode of my Forever Stranded Lost Souls playthrough. Today we want to get into a little bit of better with mods, maybe get a cauldron going, possibly get some slime production of some sort. Some way, there's a couple different ways we can get slime, but and I'm actually working on a couple, maybe more than one of them, but before we get too far into the episode here, I want to share some of my misadventures that I was doing to try and get ready for today. And I found a chest with a treasure map in it and stuff, but we're going to end up actually not doing that today. But I did find it. There'll be a little clip here and then a little clip of some other misadventures. So as soon as that's over, I will be right back and we'll get into some crafting. Well, look what I just found. A random chest. I don't think I've seen this one before, so let's see what's in it. Some steak dinner and the hunt. Interesting. Take that steak dinner for sure. And let's read what's in the book. Mystery hunt through the nether and possibly beyond. Probably not. Okay. In the chest you find a key to one of my graves. This time intentional, cough cough, wild cough. There will be a piece of paper with further coordinates. Follow it to the next gravestone. Please note, Sheridan only gave me a few days to do this, so the reward won't be as creative as the first Forever Stranded. Okay, cool. So we got some coordinates. Nice. Alright, well, I guess we're going on a hunt and get the chest. And this gold. This actually sounds like it could be fun. I got a little bit of armor. Should be okay, I think. Oops, I accidentally turned on my things there. Yeah, this should be fun. Okay, so we got to go to... Probably the easy way to do this would be to... let's make sure that gas don't shoot us while we're doing this. Let's... Oop, there's a nasty thing there too. See if we can take him out with some arrows. Come here, you. Or just stay over there and die. That'll work too. There we go. We got him. Now I did take down the reason that's actually spawning right now is I did take down the torch for a little bit intentionally with the hopes that some stuff would, or some mobs would fall in the smeltery and I would get a little bit of blood in there so I could make some pig iron. We'll see how that goes. We should just leave that open. Why do I hear another one of those nasty guys? Is he inside the base? Yes, he is. Hate it when they spawn inside the base. It's not very nice. There we go. Get rid of him. -186. Save. There we go. That's better. There. Now it's showing approximately where it should be at. Right over that way. 1,000 meters? I don't know. Maybe we can do it. Maybe we can do it. We give it a try. We shall give it a try. I got a little bit of stuff. Let's go on a treasure hunt. Why not? Why not? And what's the worst that could happen, right? Have to remake all my stuff? I suppose that's the worst that could happen. Or I have to try and collect my stuff, end up in a death loop or something silly like that. We're going to give it a shot, though. Oh, some slime boots would have been a really great idea, too. Dang it. You know what? I think I have. Now that I'm thinking about this a little more critically, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until I have a few things that might actually help me get there safely. possibly some slime boots, and possibly some a glider. Ooh, hello, Mr. Blaze. Got him. Heck yeah, that's one way to get some blood in there. Let's see if I can get this ember to go in there too. Yes, I got it to go in there too. Alright, we got some blood in there. I can put my torch back. Oh, here comes another one. Go in there. Ah, almost fell in myself. Oh, there it went. It went in. Haha, yes! We got blood. Alright, now I can put my mega torch back down. Down like that. That should make them come to that area, I hope. Now all I gotta do is lure some pigmen over. Hopefully they'll come right up in here. Yes, perfect. I'm gonna give them a tap to make the rest of the ones nearby mad. And I can just let them wind down and then give them one hit kill. Alright, that'll give me some more agility before I kill the next ones. Oh, did I need to drop something. Oh, well, I wanted to place spikes anyway, so drop that for a second. Oh, dang it. Why you go sideways? Like that. There we go. That'll work. I can't quite get that. You know what? That probably will help too. Can't quite get that piece of whatever, piece of rotten flesh. Oh well, that should be more than enough to get the stuff done for today. So, heading back, gonna set up for my episode. All right, let's start out. The main thing we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to get our cauldron first. So for cauldron, in fact, that's what I got searched up right now. Cauldron. We need some copper, and fortunately I had enough copper in the smeltery here. I just poured it out. There's like 3 nuggets left in there, so I got my block of copper here. That will work. That's more than enough. I only needed 7. That's actually 9, so we're good. There we go. 9 copper. Now we should be able to go. Whoop, whoop, just need a bucket of water. That's not a hard problem to solve either. Just walk in here, grab a bucket of water. And then now we can do a cauldron. Yes, there it is. Okay, and does that complete a quest? No, it doesn't just yet. A couple quests to turn in real quick. We can probably take care of that before we continue on. We're going to claim that one. Wooden spikes, remember I did those quite a while ago. I had to recraft them because it didn't count, because it wasn't unlocked at the time. But that's okay. You've probably seen in the misadventures that I went and used a few of those spikes to set up a mob trap for the pigmen, so that I could kill pigmen with ease. Well, relative ease. There are even easier ways to get pigmen, but we'll go on with that. The other thing that I did is I did manage to get a little bit of blood in the smeltery. Unfortunately, I need to clean out some of this other stuff before we continue on, so I think that's just going to wait till the next episode, and I will do a little bit more smeltery work and maybe try to complete some more of that Tinker's quest line. But let's see what's in this loot chest. Another watering can. That's kind of sad because I actually need to craft one of those for a quest. Now I got 2 of them. I was actually trying to use the other one and I realized I don't have enough farming, so that was one of the other reasons I was out killing Pigman, is just to get the experience. But we are wanting to do the saw today next, I believe, and get possibly get our some automation done with that. So I need to like be clicking this as I go by it every time I go by it, because that'll help out a lot. Watering cans are not going to help out too much, but where I would actually like to store these someplace else. We're going to do that, get some oak slabs, because we can take these and just put them right up. Whoop, that's not where I intended to put it, but little mouse jump there. Just hang these right above there. That'll work. Just to get them out of my inventory for the moment. Okay, so the cauldron needs to be over top a fire source. So we're going to need a flint and steel. Okay, I don't think this actually requires an actual piece of steel. I think just a piece of iron will do. Could have swore I had some iron in my inventory here a minute ago. Porcelain. Maybe if I just try to put it into the flint and steel. There it is. Oh, it does actually require a steel ingot. That's interesting. Well, how am I? Oh, yeah. I know how to get a fire going. So let's take our quartz shears. In fact, it's kind of convenient that I have these. We'll go out and find one of those them spear plant things. I've been knocking them down all over the place, but there's still plenty of them out here. This guy right here. If we shear that up, we'll get one of these, Sinner's Spore, and then I believe if we take that, you can see I planted a little nether garden, little nether farm out here. These right here are the Valius seeds that you get occasionally from drops, and these are the Ducarus. They're kind of like carrots. They're kind of like nether carrots. You want to make sure you let them grow all the way up. Like, I believe this one's fully grown until I get this nice plume on the top, if you're trying to get more of them. Now, personally, I don't think these are all that important, so I'm just going to break them. I am going to end up getting the top off of that one, which can then, you know, be converted back into another seed. Now, these ones here, the Valius seeds that you occasionally get from drops. But anyway, these Valius plants, they get these melons on them, which can then be right-clicked to be picked. Those can be eaten directly, or you can cook them into like a bread thing. If we look here, Valius bread, which is pretty good food source. So pretty much, once you get these, you are set as far as food goes. Was really hoping that the sinuous weed would have grown up by now, but it is unfortunately taking some time. Might be able to accelerate that with some of that stuff that we have in here, those potion things. But yeah, I'm kind of good on the Valius melons. I think I can also turn these into more seeds. There we go. That's pretty easy. And then the other thing I needed to do while I was in here was turn the you want to cook these things, the Dacasmoran roots, before you attempt to eat them, for sure. Let's recook our bread. And then if you get the fronds, the frond is actually how you get another seed. Oop. I think you have to have it below the thing there. Oop. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. If you put it beside it, you get a seed. I guess, well, I guess I really didn't want the seed anyway, so. But yeah, if I would have put it beside the thing, I would have got a seed. Let's see, that way I get a seed, and this way I get something else. No. But yeah, if you're trying to go for a seed, you need to put the work blade beside the thing that you're trying to get a seed out of. So I wouldn't mind just having enough of these to go all the way around that little spot of lava out there, and that should pretty much take care of my food source. I can use my other garden inside here for other things, but this thing needs to be turned into a Sinner's Bloom Sprig. Cineris bloom? Okay. Close enough. Close enough on the pronunciations here, I hope. And then we can take this down. We're going to go down here into the work area. And somewhere we need to set up our cauldron. I actually don't mind doing it right about here. Because one of the things you need to do, so if I'm going to be putting my cauldron right at, well, right at that level, I suppose. Yeah, that'll work. If I'm putting it right at that level, then I want to clear out a 3x3 area underneath it. 1, 2, 3, and light this all on fire. Like so. And then of course now I need to get my way back up out of here. And then light that on fire. And because it's you can do it with just one spot of fire, but 3x3 area is actually makes this thing work faster. So I'm led to believe by rookies and the in-game journal, I believe it said something like that. You guys can correct me if I'm way off. But there we go. I've got myself some more Valius growing. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. There's a sinuous weed finally grew up. Let's see if we can't trim the middle off of it here, like so. Did we get something? We got a sinuous fiber. Let's see if we can turn that into another seed. It would be nice to have some more seeds of that, because the spores are actually what you need in order to get the glue-like substance that you can then turn into slime. But if nope, that's not going to work. So, but there are a few things that can only be crafted with the sinuous fiber. So, not the sinuous fiber itself, but if we look at usages, yeah. Oh, actually, there's a few things like the golden rod, the combustive fishing thing can be crafted out of that. I don't think that's the only thing that it can be crafted from, but there's a few things that this will work for specifically that you can only use that fiber for. Not so much the fiber, but the resulting this stuff, sinuous cordage. So cordage can also be used for the golden rod, but I believe there's like a couple things somewhere in here. There's something that I'm sure that I remember that can only be crafted with that stuff. But anyway, I digress on that. Let us continue with yeah, good thing I can make those the sprig bloom things. Otherwise I wouldn't have been able to light that fire under the cauldron. But now that I have the cauldron, I can start processing some leather. The thing I want to try to do today is get my saw, this right here. We're going to get that crafted, and that is going to require that we process some of this stuff. I'm going to throw it in the millstone, but pull that hemp out for the moment. We're going to have to get back to that and probably grind that a little bit as well. I'm going to need lots of food for all of this grindy work, because this does use up your hunger. It's a good idea to, like, the moment you start your hunger bar starts to go down, go ahead and eat some food and get that saturation, and then it'll burn up the saturation. That way you're not you know, that way you're not oversaturating and then wasting a little bit of food. You know, if you want maximum efficiency out of your food, you want to make sure that you eat before your hunger bar gets too low. So we're getting some of this leather scraps. That actually might be enough. Now we can go ahead and get a piece of leather or two from that. Then we need to regrind that leather, and we're probably going to need a few belts, so we'll grind up both of them. And that is going to give us this stuff right here, scoured leather. And then we're going to use that in the cauldron with some wood of some sort, some kind of wood things, or dung. I don't think we have any dung. Oh, see there, I've let my food bar get way too low. 2 bites and then we'll use up our saturation again. Oh, now I'm not grinding anything. Ah, dang it. Wasting saturation there. Nope, not that. Those can go back in, that can go back in. And where did, there it is. There's the other piece that got ground up. Alright, now I take this and I need some wood. Need some bark of some sort. If we look at usages on this, probably the easiest way to look at this is here. We need some oak bark of some kind. I don't think I can get the better with mod stuff, requires the actual saw, so we're not going to do that yet. But this stuff right here, primal core stuff, I can get with this thing and a bunch of wood. So there we go. I'm gonna kill a bunch of logs that way. So I'm gonna grab 15 for now. I can just leave the rest in the cauldron. Cauldron actually has quite a few inventory slots. Let's drop off any experience that we currently have. That should be closed. I don't want to have anything wandering in here. That should also be closed. Not very good at closing doors, I suppose. I was born in a barn. Now all you do is wait for this to cook up. You can actually see it is quite a bit faster with the 3 pieces of fire under there, or the 9 fire instead of just 1. I have run it with just 1 and it is quite slow. But this, I can just wait for this to get done. We can continue on with making our saw. Now, problem with once I actually get the saw, I won't be able to do anything with it until I get a windmill. So I'm not sure why it asked for you to make the saw before the windmill. I'm not sure if I can use the hand crank at all for the saw. I'm pretty sure no. But now that I have this, bring it on back in here, cut it up with my things here. We'll go ahead and cut it up some more, and then that will give us our belts. 2 of those belts. I'm gonna need 3 more for something else later, but I think I only need 1 for the saw. Do I have almost everything? I just need some gears, and we're gonna do the other recipe for gears. Since I already have 1 gear in the available, grab 2 more, and then that should be everything except for the iron. Dang it, iron. Yeah, that's actually kind of disappointing. Might have to do a little quick grinding off camera, because yeah, we've got Invar in there but not iron, and a bunch of nickel is still in there. Yeah, see, a bunch of nickel is still in there. If I get the nickel out and let that block come all the way out, I have some copper that can come out. The manulin can come out. Yeah, that can all come out. But now I can just do that. It'll pump out the nickel, form ingots, and then as soon as the nickel comes all the way out of the pipe, then it'll pump in the copper and the manulin. There we go. Yep, we're good. Okay, so that's gonna there wasn't quite, that's right. Copper was one of those ones that I needed to fix. Okay, so the only way I can fix that is just basically to break that. So I lost a couple ingots of copper, or nuggets of copper. Probably not a big deal, but there we go. Now it'll pump the rest of that manulin into ingots. Probably not a big deal, but now I'm gonna need to sift for iron. So that's probably the easiest way to do it, rather than go out and try to find iron in the world and such. So iron, we are going to look specifically for what gives the best results here. It appears to come from gravel, or gravel. 40% chance from diamond. Looks like it's a diamond mesh. Yep. So looks like I have the diamond mesh in there already. Yes, I do. Cool. All I got to do is get a bunch of gravel and sift it. So as soon as I get that done and get some stuff melted up, I will be back. Oh man, nothing like putting the phone on top of your mouse and walking away and come back to lots and lots of ore. Almost done. Alright, let's put this stuff away real quick before it starts despawning. And we'll figure out what we got, how much we got. There we go. Looks like we got a good amount. We also got some emeralds, which are going to lead into some other things that I want to do. Because I can use these emeralds to make emerald armor. Look at that. Really? Oh wow, that's actually got no level requirement. Heck yeah. Shazam. Actually additions. I'm not sure that this is particularly better, but yeah, it should be good. I wonder what you can do for like this. If we hit K, that should open a thing there. Looks like that only matters for... Oh no, it does give you the ability to do things. I just don't have any tokens for that particular piece yet. Nice, I have to keep that in mind. These are only level 1. But this is going to level up. This emerald chest plate's going to level up. Did it come out as anything better than basic? No, it did not. That's kind of sad, but oh well. Go ahead and put that one away, but that's going to provide me with a lot more armor than if I would just run around with the iron armor that drops off of those mobs occasionally. And there we go, I got my actually additions book as well, so we'll just put that away for the moment. We don't need to read that at this time, but and a bunch of diamonds. A bunch of diamonds are good. But yeah, emerald armor, pretty good protection, especially earlier game. But now, as much as I would love to have the compressor thing, we're not going to do that just yet. We are just going to take all of our iron that we just got and do it the hard way. Do it this way. I'm not going to get nearly as much, but I'll get some. 20 is going to equate out into 40 pieces of iron, so that's not bad for a stack, I think. Toss that all in there. It shouldn't alloy, is what I'm trying to say. It should not alloy, I hope. Looks like all of our invar has poured out. The other thing we could probably pour out is our gold while we're waiting for that iron to melt. One of the things we can pour out anyway. And then as soon as the block is done, the other thing I want to pour out is this bronze. So we can flip that on. That will pull the bronze out into the fluid duct. Now you gotta kind of have to be careful with this fluid duct because it's not really rated for high temperature fluids. So there's a small chance that it could explode if you put the wrong thing through it. So until you get a better fluid duct, you do want to kind of be careful about what you try to pour out, I guess. There we go. There's all of our iron. We can pour out some blocks of that. Will get us more than enough iron. In fact, iron's probably one of the ones I don't want to pour into there. It's probably one of the ones that it does recognize is way too hot. So we'll avoid that for the moment. But this gold can probably come out. There we go. And then just gotta wait for that block of iron to cool off. And it should show up in here as soon as it does. Yep. Alright, back to getting this better with mod stuff crafted. Come on. There we go. Now we got our iron. Now we can make our saw. This thing right here. What's saw? Architecture saw bench. Ugh. I did not realize we had architecture blocks too. Jeez, got all the decoration mods. Quest complete. Okay. Alright, let's go in and take a look at what quests we do have complete now. Saw. Wow, that opened up a whole lot of stuff, which is exactly what I was, wanting to do. So we're going to claim that. That's going to give us a reward to open. Never turned into Manilian from last episode, so let's go ahead and claim that one. Let's see, anything else that we can just randomly claim? Doesn't look like it. We're also having some more things open up, which is good, but the one that we were concerned about today is better with mods. So the next thing to do is to actually get our gearbox made, some gearboxes, some other things. I think for that we're going to have to grind up a ton of hemp. Yeah, ooh, nice. Some more drawers. It's not the kind of drawers I prefer, but oh, diamond picks and an iron battle axe. Oh, any good? Are they any good? This doesn't look like it has any levels though, and not quite able to use that, so that's going to hang. And then the diamond pickaxe, I'm actually not too far from being able to use that. I might just, it's going to hang for now though, because I don't have the gathering, and that's going to be a little while till I have 17 gathering. But I think we now need to just grind all this up. Might possibly need to get more hemp. In fact, the better way to get hemp, I don't say the best way, but another way to get hemp is to take the industrial hemp seeds, and we can use those. Oh, look, we have rice in here. That leads me to another thing. Yay, rice. Man, I really would like to accelerate that with the watering can. Unfortunately, that's going to take 7 farming. I don't really have it or the experience right now to get it, I don't think. Yeah, very little experience available right at the moment. So I might be able to get a little bit more just by cooking up some food. Also is a good way to get experience. Except I don't have a ton of that to cook either. But that should, nope, that did not give me anything. Nothing in there. Well, anyway, we'll put these seeds away. These seeds and the rice can go in there for the moment. Or let me check something real quick. Usage, oh goodness, that's somewhere here. There we go. Rice cake? No, that's not what we want. There is a rice thing that we want to do. Mine has so many recipes. Flour, no, we don't want the Pam stuff. We want to make rice glue, balls, slime. Let's look over here. This one right here. Rice slime ball. Ah, there we go. That's what it is. So it takes rice dough. Rice dough, it takes 3 to get 2. We need 4 rice dough. Will give us 4 slime balls. We actually need 9 in order to convert them to regular slime balls, because the thing I am in fact trying to create is slime boots. These things are right here. Although it looks like I might not have to. Yeah, it looks like I could use. Of course, I need congealed slime, which is for slime. The only way to really do that is to convert it into the green slime. Anyway, can do that. We might get there today, particularly if we get some experience or something like that. But the main thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do a bunch of manual grinding. And I want to go ahead and put together, let's see here, I have sticky pistons. It really doesn't matter what kind of piston it is, but can I use it? Yes, I can use it. The other thing we're going to need is a dispenser. I believe a dispenser was also one of the things I had, another thing, but the thing that I don't have is an observer. An observer, let's make sure that, okay, can definitely do that. I just need a nether quartz. I really don't have any nether quartz in here right now. Well, that should be easy to fix. And am I out of sticks in here? I'm out of sticks in here, but I got plenty of them. If I just come around the corner here, pull some out of there. Plenty of sticks. In fact, I don't need that many sticks. Maybe 1 stack is enough. There we go. And then we can make ourselves a hammer real quick just to go grab a little bit of quartz. By coming out on the deck here someplace. Can I reach some quartz right here? Maybe some netherrack right there. There we go. A little bit of quartz, plenty enough to make an observer. And I will make a super hempinator. That's what I like to call it anyway. And then we'll probably need to get some bone meal. There's a couple ways I can do bone meal. I probably don't actually want to use my bones because the couple bones that I had, I don't remember where they're at, but I should have a few someplace in one of these chests. Maybe I used up the one that I had? I thought I had more than one. I don't know. Anyway, there's the easy way to get bone meal is to sieve a bunch of dust. So bone meal right there, that thing. You know, I could grind some bones in the millstone if I could find my bones. But this is the one I'm actually thinking about doing right here. Compressed dust will give me a bunch of bone meal if I sieve it through a string mesh. So that's what we're going to end up doing here in a moment. Inventory's getting a little over full. Let's put some of these crafting material things away. Can't really use this yet. Let's make our observer. A little bit all over the place today, but the Better with Mod stuff does kind of do that. Particularly with the way I'm going at it. Keep this moving along. There's another little bit of hemp string. That's going to get a lot easier as soon as I get all this stuff done though. So let's get a piece of dirt. We need a piece of dirt to and the hoe, I believe. We're going to need a hoe. One piece of dirt. The hoe. I have not been able to get the hemp to grow on its own, but if you bone meal it, it grows just fine. The other thing I'm going to need is the dispenser. Not the dropper, the dispenser. There we go. So let's go down into the work area someplace. We'll set this up. Probably, I got a few blocks. I'm also going to need some redstone. Dang it, I keep forgetting bits and pieces of this. It's been a minute since I made it. Actually, it's been like less than a minute, but there we go. A little bit of redstone, that should be enough. Boy, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get some more redstone. And then once I get it actually set up, we're gonna need to go get some get the bone meal to make it work. We'll just put it back here someplace. In fact, we'll do it right here, and yeah, we'll actually inset it so that it is right there. Then we just hoe that, quickly plant the hemp on it before it unhoes. Get the dispenser off to the side. Right above that we put the observer. Actually, that's backwards. It needs to go face this way. We want it to look at the side. Then we're going to need our piston right there. That's fine. And then the rest of it is just a little bit of redstone. Let's use nope. Let's use that to bring our redstone around. And that's all we're going to do. 1, 2, 3 pieces of redstone, just like that. So as soon as this starts to grow, this thing's going to go mad. We're going to want to have a switch here someplace so we can turn it off and on, because we don't want it to be constantly going, because once it starts, it just will not stop. So we'll need a lever for that. Just get a quick lever, and let me go ahead and sieve up a bunch of dust. Let's see if I can clear my inventory of a few of these things now. Alright, when you go to sieve this, do make sure that you have the string mesh in. We don't want to have another facepalm moment here. Do make sure that you have the string mesh instead of the diamond mesh in, or any of the other ones, because the string one I believe is the only one that gives the bone meal. So now I just need to run all these through here. It's going to get me a little bit of bone meal. Alright, there we go. Let's see, we got about a stack and a half. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's go make sure we have our lever with us, because we're going to want to make sure we have that to turn it off when we're done. But let's come down here and we'll activate the super hempinator. Put the lever back there for now. The bone meal goes in here. And wazam! You could see, like, the moment I put the bone meal in, it just goes crazy. This is also a good way to make a very fast redstone clock. And we're out of bone meal. It's done. So there we go. We got a stack and a half of hemp and a whole bunch of hemp seeds that we can use later to turn into oil or whatever. But yeah, there you go, super hempinator. Just a really fast way to get that stuff. So let's go ahead, toss that in there, and I think we might need to do a little bit of grindy off-camera work here in a second. Let's see what we can do. Leaf sticks? What is that? Leaves and sticks? I should be able to complete that one by just coming in here and doing that. Yes, that was easy. Leaf sticks, that's an easy one to get done. What else? Let's get the loot chest. The slime balls. Slime balls is we're back to that thing where I either need to get more rice, although there's some more rice that's grown, so that's good. Get more rice, or potentially the other stuff that's growing outside. I can't remember the name of it right now. But let's see here. How much rice do we have? We have 10 rice will get me 6 rice flour, but that's not really enough. It's not really enough to do the whole slime ball thing. But it will get me a little bit. It will get me a little bit. So I do that, and then like so will give me 4 rice slime balls. Not bad. If I had 2 more rice dough, I would probably make it work, but I think the quest requires 16 slime, but let's see here. Slime. Is there another method that I'm missing in order to get these from the cauldron from Primal Core? That's not it. Nope, that's pretty much the main ways of getting it. Unless I'm missing something here. No, don't think so. Don't think so. Dirt. Liquid slime bucket. I'm not sure how you would get liquid slime. Okay, yeah, squeezer, fluid train. Okay, no. Nope. Nope, not happening. Not happening just yet. So we just gotta wait for either rice to grow or this stuff out here. Let's drop some experience in there. This stuff out here to grow. Let me actually check on that. Looks like I got a bunch more melons ready to pick. This stuff right here. Ooh, and this has some spores. I should break it. Yes, I got some spores, so I can spread it. So there we go. When you break that, it doesn't always break the very, the bottom plant, so it will grow back. So now I've got 2 of those growing, so that's good. But yeah, when it gets those like reddish looking, it looks like it has red berries on it, that means it's ready to be picked, and it will drop spores when you do so. So it's a good time to pick it at that point. But we got a loot chest we need to check out. We should also probably put away these seeds. Let's check our loot chest out. Oh, that's nice. Bones and rib bones. There's those bones I was looking for. Them bones, them bones. Them crazy bones. Yeah. Let's see what else we can get done here real quick. Once I have an abundance of those spores, then I can actually cook those and get some sticky resin, which I could then use to make this slime. And what's this one? Gears? 8 wood gears. That's probably easy to do. In fact, should do that because I'm going to need them gears for other things anyway going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's gives me the 8. That'll clear that quest. Claim. A turntable. That's another thing I'm going to need to make. I believe that's going to take some of my belts. Turntable. Oh, that's a clock. I'm missing a gold. I know. Actually, I'm not missing. It's over here. I come grab it out of there. I'm gonna grab that block too and convert it to ingots. And then we can do the clock. Oh, you know what I can't do yet is I can't do these sidings. Dang it. Those are gonna have to wait. So put the clock away and all that away until I get the saw actually active. This thing right here. The problem with the saw is that it does require mechanical energy that does not come from a hand crank. So the hand crank won't cut it. Another experience pylon? Really? Like I said last time, I go from a drought to a flood. Anyway, that's fine. That is fine. Let's see what else we can get done in the meantime. Still waiting on some other things for slime balls. The axles and the gearboxes I might be able to get done. I think I need hemp for that though. Axle AXLE. There we go. Axle, yeah, that takes a bunch of hemp fiber, which we're gonna have to manually get. So I think at this point, in order to proceed, I need to do a bunch of hand cranking. Alright, looks like we've finally gotten through all the hemp. Now we're down to a couple of those damaged leather bits. So we're going to grind those out. This has been a really good time to use up all of my bugs that I had been collecting. So I cooked those up. The nice thing about those is they do give you like a full saturation bar. So that's actually pretty helpful in this process. Burned through all of the bread that I had and a few of the other food stocks that I had around. So I just picked a few pieces over there of the last bit of wheat because I switched the entire crop inside over to rice. The reason for that is I wanted. Is that it? No, there's one more thing in there. The reason for that is I wanted to get on with making more of the rice ball thingies, the rice slime, I think it's what it's called, rice slime ball. Yeah, we need more of those in order to do the thing. But you can see that I got a whole lot of hemp fiber out of all that, and I got enough rice in my inventory right now to actually do a few more, maybe rice slime balls. I'm not sure. Let's find out. Let's find out how much we have. I think I got to do this, yeah, to give me the rice dough. That actually is only enough for one more set of rice slime. Okay, not quite there yet. Getting close though. Getting close. Moving right along though. At this point, we can. Let's see. Where did I put the rest of these? I don't know. There should be some more of these someplace. Maybe over here? Yep, there it is. It's just one, which I will just combine those together for now. That will give me more leather. I will get into some of that stuff later, but the main thing is now that we got these, let's actually go up for the thing that we're after here is the windmill. The vertical windmill is what we're looking to do. So we need 8 wind sails. Wind sails are made with either hemp tough fabric or hemp cloth. Hemp cloth actually can be done, takes 9 hemp fiber, but if we do tough fabric, tough fabric, we can do those with just 8. So it does get us ahead if we use that recipe. And why do I have no sticks in here? Oh, because they're in my inventory. That's probably why. Actually, we'll do it like so. Because if we look, since we need 8 of these, we're going to need 8 times 6 is 40 something. 42? No, 8 times 6 is 48. Ooh, we need 48 of those. Jeez. So that's gonna give me 32. It's actually we might almost be there. We might almost have enough. 32, 40. I just need 8 more. Oh, I'm just short a few hemp fibers. Oh, just a few hemp fibers. Well, I know how to fix that. We'll pull out the string mesh, put in the flint mesh, and we're gonna have to sieve up a few more. Well, I could either sieve some gravel, which actually I don't know how much gravel I have over here. Yeah, if I just sieve a little bit of gravel, I might be able to pull out the last bits that I need there of hemp fiber just from having it drop from this stuff. Alright, looks like we're all done, and I found a few more bugs in my chest over here that I was able to cook up to help finish that up. And the final thing to do, let's see, I need 8 more, so let's do that. Oh man, I'm gonna need a few more after this too, but I need more sticks. That's actually 16, so I don't need that many. I need just a few more sticks. So grab some sticks real quick. I am going to have some string left over, which is excellent because I need that for some other crafting things. I believe there's a prerequisite thing that I got to do. I think I just need 4 more. Yeah, 4 more. Oh, there we go. I still got a stack of fiber. That is actually a good thing. Real good thing. So let's take a look in our quest book real quick, make sure that we're on the right thing. The next thing to do before we can actually access that vertical wind turbine quest is to make the gearbox. So we need 2 gearboxes. Let's see what it takes for those gearboxes. That's not too bad. It's a bunch of things, a few redstone latches. That 1, 2 will give us enough for the quest. And then we should still have some gears in there from earlier, so if we do that, there we go. There's our 2 gearboxes. That will unlock the other quest for the vertical wind turbine, which is going to be that plus some wood. Nope, is that not right? Kind of wood there? Maybe. Let's check here. Wind turbine. How are you supposed to get those without... Oh, okay. I was about to say, I can use half slabs though, so... I'm gonna need more half slabs than that though. 6... and I need 3 for each, so 3 times 8 is 24... 22, there's enough. So like that, and that. Give me 8 of those. Nice. Around in a circle, and there we go. Vertical wind turbine. Nice. Why did that not complete? There it goes. There it goes. Okay. Excellent. Well, before we can actually utilize these things, we are going to need some axles. So let's go ahead and complete this one next. So axles were like that, I believe. I'm going to need probably a few of these. Let's go with about 6 recipes worth. And what is it? Is it sticks? No, it's probably wood planks. Yes? Yeah, there we go. So there we go. We'll get 6 of those. That's probably not even going to be enough, but that'll give us a start. That'll be enough to... this should be enough to set the system up. Yay. Oh, now we're moving right along. Okay, so let's grab our loot chests. More loot chests. And more loot chests. 1 loot chest that time. Okay, cool. Excellent. Then we're going to want to go with the filtered hopper, turntable, the bellows, all this other stuff. Might have to split this up onto the next episode because we're going a little bit long already. And it looks like I've got too much stuff in my inventory, so let's put some things up in there. There's loot chests all over the ground. Let's see what else I can put away. I don't need these shears at the moment. Let's just hang them up. What would really be nice is if I could make myself a bag of some sort. I think I might even be able to do that today. Whoops. Can I eat cake? No. Alright. Can I put those in there? Yes. Alright. Let's see what else I could do to get a... I could shoot an arrow. that would be a good way to get rid of something from a slot. Put this water someplace. We'll just hang that bucket up. How's that? That'll work. And sticks and redstone can go in there. There we go. There's a few more spaces. Let's go set this up. The other thing I'm going to want to do is I'm actually want to take this millstone now, because this is actually going to come automated. But first we want to go out onto the roof out here, because the way that I want to do this, I'm probably going to need to make some more gearboxes and things, like I said. I'm going to need a bunch of space up here, so let's see if we can't clear out some space, because that wind turbine is pretty large. There we go. We broke something. That'll get some space in our inventory. Got rid of another pickaxe. Now we're on to our manilian pickaxe, which is actually good. Pretty good idea. Okay, and can I reach that one? Maybe. Oh, just a little too short. A little short. And yeah, that's not going to work out. So let me go dump some stuff. Because I have the electrum in that, if I have it in my hand, it charges up. So that's why it gets that little sparkly. So these things can go back in there. We can just put this hand crank I'm pretty much done with now. Hopefully I won't need that ever again. I'm so tired of that hand crank. I've been cranking for like an hour, maybe more. It seems like, anyway. I don't know when I go to edit. Let's see here. And put all of this netherrack in there. That gives us a little more space in our inventory. Now let's see if we can get this set up now. So I'm thinking that I want to have that wind turbine like back in here someplace. Fairly much centered up. In fact, probably closer to, not too far out from the end of the steps, I suppose. Maybe here? Oh, that's a bad place because the nether course is a good thing I looked first. There we go. So we will want to put that back, and then we can put our gearbox right there. And then I am actually going to need, I think I need 7 of these vertically in order for this to even work. So let's go back inside for a second. Yeah, I'm going to need a bunch more of these wooden axles now that I'm thinking about it. Let's drop off this little bit of experience that I got. This rice stuff for the moment. In fact, let's just put all that in there. I want that slab back though. There we go. Thank you. And then, of course, more netherrack. Bunches more netherrack. I'm afraid that I'm going to end up exposing a piece of lava up in there, and that wouldn't be ideal, but I could probably deal with it. So let's go ahead and make some more axles. So we're going to need, let's just basically make as many axles as we can. That's not that many, honestly, but it should be enough to get us started, I hope. Where'd the wood go? There it is. Hopefully that's enough to get us started. Because I need 7 vertically above. Give me a bunch of slabs because that's how I want to, and maybe these stairs, that might be a good way to get up. Is there more slabs someplace? Yeah, there's a bunch of slabs. Okay. Well, I'd rather use the slabs because at least I get those back instead of them breaking down into little rocks whenever you use them. More than likely gonna have to move a bunch of netherrack out of the way, but let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? Yeah! That was some luck. I'm glad I had that on camera. I like heard the noise, turned, knocked it right back into his face. That was some luck. That was some good luck. About time I had some good luck. Yeah, that was. I actually enjoyed that. Alright, let's see if we can't get back up here. Oh, we're gonna need to do that. And that. Let's get up on top. Oop, dang it. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop, did I do? Put one on top of my head? Yes, I did. Alright, break that. 5. 6 and 7. So there we go. We're really close to being clear enough. Let's, I think if we just clear a little bit more of this netherrack out, I want to have a little bit of space. Just to make sure that we're good. And hopefully I don't expose any lava blocks. Looks like we're good there. Yay! Getting good, comfortable with my manilian pick already. And I need mining levels to break that. Hopefully that's not in the way. It might be. It might be. See if I break those out of the way, then put that back in. Oh! Getting a little over hungry there from using all that endurance. We eat some bugs. Yummy, yummy bugs. Alright, now I should be able to... yeah, there we go. Very nice. And yeah, let's might as well try to keep some of this netherrack. It's not super important, but we can definitely get a bunch more manilian out of it if we crush it. Or manulin, depending on how you like to say it, guys. I know some people say it differently. Everybody's got their own take on that. I guess it would be a good thing to ask the mod author how it's intended to be said. If we really wanted to know. The original mod author, anyway. It says, I believe Tinkers is now being updated by somebody else. It's actually passed hands a couple times, if I recall correctly. All right, man, I really hope that that's not in the way. If so, then yeah, we're just gonna have to see if we can't put some levels. But let's do our vertical. Too few axles. It has 7. There's 7 axles there. Wait, did I count wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 7 axles there. Ah. Okay. Alright, well what if I remove that one, remove that gearbox, and put one there? Would allow me then to put this there? No. What the heck? There's definitely 7 axles here. Let me put another one. Let me go down underneath real quick. Place one from underneath and see if that makes a difference. Can hope. I'm curious if I play. No. Too few vertical axles in a column here. Need 7. There's definitely 7 there. I'm thinking that it really has more to do with the fact that there's something in the way. Specifically that block right there. I'm gonna guess that's probably more the problem. These things are a little bit picky, so how can I move this so that it will work? potentially put it over here maybe. Can I hit that? No. Shoot. Shoot. The other thing is I could put it like over in this area. I could have put it back here in this area, maybe even behind. Let's try that. Let's try. Man, I'm gonna have to. Hang on. Let me clear out some space and. 7. Okay. I've got an area clear. I hope this is clear enough. I don't know. Let's find out. Where's my wind turbine? There it is. There's 7 poles there. Still says axles need to be too few vertical axles. Come on. Grr. There's got to be something that's blocking it. It's either that's maybe too close. I don't know. It takes. I know it takes a really large space here. Let me move it back one and see if that's enough. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Not enough space to place mill. Need 9x9 area with a height of 7 to work. Okay. So that's the problem. We don't have an area big enough. Okay. At least we figured out how to get that message. So if I do that, clear out some of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, clear that. That should be good. Yes! There it is. And it's working. Woo! Okay. Got it up and working, but that's not where I really want it. I really want it up on top. But now that I know what the problem was, maybe I can come up on top and fix it. Now, let me go put some stuff away, put my stuff away. Let me see if I can't move it around. Alright, you know what guys, I think we're just going to use it right where it's at for the time being. It's not quite enough, I can't quite work it out onto the roof just yet until I get a little bit more mining and I can start clearing a few other things out. But just in order to use it for now, we're just going to dig underneath here so we can get to the axle. And then we need to put this gear box right there. Hopefully it did, nope, it did not go the way I wanted it to, so we need to click it with our hand in order to rotate it so that those are the input. The side with all the little arrows on it, that's the input side. But now that I've done that, we can come on down here, put another axle, and put down our millstone, and that will start powering. Now it says blocked, so we're gonna have to actually remove a few blocks from around it in order to get to it. But the other thing that we can do is we can come grab our saw. Ooh, yay! We can actually make the saw work before the end of the episode here. We're going to need to wrap up really soon because I know I've already gone way long. And I've, you know, after stating that I wanted to keep them shorter, I've not been able to do that at all. I actually had the saw in my inventory, so I will take this opportunity to put away some netherrack since I'm here. And we'll head back out. We'll hook the saw up, and then we will start sawing a few things. In fact, get a stack of wood so I can demonstrate the saw. But if we just come off of the side of this gearbox, like maybe I should go off the other side at least. Yeah, we'll come over here, and then all I need to do is put another wooden axle right here, and then I can place my saw like so, and we can start sawing up wood. So there we go. It's going to give us a little bit of sawdust, a little bit of wood bark, and a bunch of blanks. So this is another way that we can do that. So yay, we can saw stuff up and can proceed on with the Better with Mods stuff, let's come in, and now's the time to turn in all of our quests that we haven't turned in yet, and then open all those crates back up. All those crates up. So drop off a few of these things in here for now. Yeah, I'll just toss those things in there for now. And a bunch more planks that we have now to craft with. Yay! Ah, goodness. And we can come into the book, make sure that we haven't skipped anything. We're going to just have to wait for the hopper filter, turntable, and the rest of these for the next episode. Although I think I can do the slime. I think I can do the slime, and that's actually going to help me out a lot. Yeah, look at all this rice that I have now. That is excellent. Because I can use that to turn into, like so, get some more of that. And there should have been some more rice dough someplace. There it is, 12. That is actually a good amount. I might be able to do my 2 slime blocks now. Let's find out. Get another bucket of water from over there. So, 3, do that. Like so, there's some of that. Some of that. And did I have 16 there? And then I can do one more recipe's worth. There's one spot here that didn't have rice. There we go. One more recipe's worth. And that should give me my 2 blocks of slime. If I do this, yes, 1, 2 slime blocks. Yay. And then I can just convert them back into slime. That should complete a quest. Maybe? Yes, it did. Claim that one. Didn't make the dingy noise though. There it goes. There it goes. And then I do that and get 2 of these. And to do that gives me my slime boots. Yes, I like slime boots. There we go. So there we go. Now I can go on my little adventure with my slime boots. The only other thing that I would really like to have is a hang glider. And that should not be too hard now that I got the grindstone and like other ways to get leather. But that's going to have to wait till the beginning of the next episode. Let me put some more of this stuff back away. Put my slime balls away. I will actually put those in there, and rice can go over here with seeds. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. Now where did I put all of those chests? Are they in here? Yes, they are. Good. There they are. So we got 6 to open. Let's see what we get. Some more drawers. Ah, some compact machine walls. Not entirely bad. Quadruple compressed cobblestone. That's actually, wow, that's a lot of blocks. Okay, we're not going to need a cobblestone for a while. Lantern of Paranoia, really not useful to me, and for the most part, I don't think so. Magenta Runic Dust, also not entirely useful for me. And Balls of Fur. Actually, Balls of Fur kind of cool. Balls of Fur give you like random items. These drop if you happen to have a cat, like a tamed cat. It'll drop them randomly, and then you can open them, you know, and you get random stuff. There we go. I got some fish, got some leather. And let's just open all these. See what all we get. And yeah, I'll kind of look at all this stuff. All kinds of different fish, some sticks, some vines, some feathers, a bunch of stuff. So let's put this stuff away. There we go. And yeah, guys, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up, guys. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this, make sure you hit that like button, comment, all the other fun stuff. And until next time, I will catch you later. Bye-bye.